Hi there, welcome. I'm just going to do a quick run through of the WordPress system for this blog post, which will hopefully give you at least a basic idea of the reasons that I generally recommend WordPress pretty much for all my clients. We've used different content management systems in the past, and WordPress has always been the one that comes out on top. A lot of different reasons for that. The flexibility, the power of the system, functionality, the way you can tailor the system in the future and develop it and add on to it is really beneficial for clients in terms of return on investment. Also, the system itself is very intuitive to use, which hopefully you'll get an idea of through this very quick tutorial. First stage is basically the login page, which you see here. Normally the login is effectively your website address followed by wp-login.php or wp-admin. But basically it'll bring you to a page like this. You use your login, your username and password, and basically once you log in you'll get redirected to your control panel, which you see here. You can very easily control what appears on this main screen by using the screen options. So if I want to know maybe what plugins I've got installed or the latest news, recent comments on the blog, site statistics and so on, I can control what is visible from here. If you want to keep it really uncluttered, best way to do it is like so, and then you can minimize that. Basically that's your entrance page into your control panel. With WordPress, everything is controlled down the left hand side. Now bear in mind, I've probably got about twice the amount of information along this left hand side as you will normally get on a basic WordPress installation, so this may make it seem quite complex. It really isn't. You'll get a lot of the basics. If you install WordPress for the first time, you'll get a number of these titles. You'll get the dashboard, posts, which are basically relevant to your blog posts and certain types of media that you'll be using, your media, links, pages, which is just a full list of your pages on the website where you edit those, comments, appearance, plugins, which is it the area where you can add in different tailored functionality for the website, users, so you can add, say you've got a team of users or subscribers to your blog, you can control all the user information from within there. Tools, again, this will be relevant depending on which plugins you have added, but sometimes the tools are directly linked into the plugins. You'll have settings. You can see there are lots of different plugin settings, and that is pretty much all you will have. A lot of these other things are added functionality that I've added in. For instance, a automated backup of my website. Always a good idea to keep things backed up regularly, maybe every week, so that you're not losing relevant content should the worst happen. Maybe your website gets hacked or crashes, or for some reason. So it's often recommended. I would normally recommend you use some sort of backup plugin to make sure that your website is automatically backed up. A lot of these other things, there's an e-commerce functionality here, a membership website, another membership website, and an SEO plugin, and so on. Those are all kind of tailored functionality aspects which you can control normally directly through the plugins area here. But just to give you a quick idea, if you're in your control panel like so, if you want to maybe edit an individual page within your website, you literally go to Pages, click on that, or click All Pages. That will then bring up a full list of all the pages within your website. You can see at the moment I have 37 pages. What we'll do is I'll just show you how you can edit different pages very simply. You can either click on the title, say we'll pick this online marketing, coaching and consultancy page. You can either click on the title, click Edit, or if it's a kind of superficial edit, which will change maybe the title of the page, the URL of the page, the author, the publish date, and so on. You can just use the quick edit button for that. But say we click into the page, this will bring us into the page editing area. Got a lovely photo of me here. Don't let that put you off. It's this is the general layout of your page. Most pages that you have will kind of be controlled through this area. So you can control any of the text throughout your page simply by editing the text area here. You can format the text in a number of ways, bold, italic, strike through, bullet points, numbers, block quotes, which is basically a quotation area, align your text left, center, right. You can link different areas of your text. Say I want to link some text to an external URL or another address within my website. You just click on this, add in the URL, title, designate whether it should open in a new page or not, and click add link. Simple as that. There's a number of other features. You can choose the different size and kind of format of your font. Normally all these different types of headings are pre-formatted into a theme. You can control those at the back end of WordPress, or you can get somebody like myself or a web consultancy to control the size, spacing, line height and so on of the fonts to control these. But normally you get them pretty much set up in a nice way with a standard installation of WordPress. So you can choose, if you want to maybe add a titled area, you just select the title like so. If you want to go back a change, you can undo changes like that. There's a number of tailored plugins I have working on this website. As you can see here, these little icons, these four at the right hand side are all tailored plugins. If you check out my other blog post, which is to do with WordPress kind of recommended plugins, the essential ones that I always kind of go to first off with every installation of WordPress, a lot of these are in that list. But they're great wee ways of adding in nice buttons and things like that. You can add in buttons, columns, call to action button types, different bits of functionality. You can see here we've got a whole load of pricing tables, quotes, call to action, breadcrumbs, page title. All these things will be individualized depending on the theme and the design of the theme that you use for your website. But the way we work it is, and the way I work it personally, is that every website I do tailored training for it for every client, so they know exactly what all these buttons do once the website launches, and then we add support in. Should you guys need help at any stage, you can always call us up. We'll come down to your premises and give you a training session on how to utilize all these plugins and little shortcode areas. There's a membership one that we have. It's just taking a while to load. Won't bother with that just right now. So it may seem quite complicated right now, but it's always very, very simple, and we can tailor the functionality of your WordPress website based around your individual needs and requirements. So you can add in e-commerce functionality, all the different types of plugins, that some of which will appear as shortcodes here, some of which you'll just get maybe general access to throughout the website or via the plugins section or the settings section. You can see here I've got blog settings, contact form settings, social networking tabs and things like that, all controlled through there. Again, this is pretty much a kind of standard installation, so if I edit text here, all I have to do to update that directly on the website is click the update button or the publish button over here. Just minimize a couple of these headings down, which you probably won't need. You can always, say you're editing a page or post on your website and you don't want it to be visible, you can always change it to be private for the duration of your editing time. In this area, you can change the publish date. If you want something to be published at, say you're going to be away next Monday, but you want it to launch next Monday, you can always change the date on that and just schedule it in. You can preview any changes you like. If you make some text changes, you want to see how it looks, you can just click the preview changes button and it will automatically load the page as it will look with your changes implemented. close that down. I mean, loads of other options here that are tailored on a kind of site-by-site basis. I have a redirect plugin here that allows me to redirect pages to different areas of the website. I've got a search engine optimization plugin here, which allows me to optimize different pages and posts throughout the website. I use this particular plugin quite a lot. I can manage comments, you know, whether we allow comments or don't on a page. Change the layout of the page, lots of different layout options here. Again, these will be individualized depending on the theme and design of the theme that you use, but I always advise clients on that with each installation. Basically, it's as simple as this. If you are editing your text, maybe you want to add in an image, you just click the cursor for the rough area of where you want to add the image, go up to upload, insert, add media. Little pop-up box appears. You can either select some media from your hard drive, or you can select it from the gallery or media area that's already been implemented. You can choose the size of the image. You can see thumbnail size, medium, full size. WordPress will automatically adjust those accordingly and pop them into your post in the correct size. You can choose to use whatever image it may be as a featured image, which basically means that it's the image that you know, Google or social media sites will latch onto as the kind of prime image for that page or post. You know, loads of different options there. Once you're happy with the layout of your page, you just click update and it automatically updates it on the website. At any stage, if you're logged into the WordPress system, you'll notice this little toolbar at the top. This basically lets you, you know, view the page that you're currently working on. You can also do it from down here. You can add a new post, new image or video or piece of music, new links, pages, products if it's relevant, documents, and so on. You can check out the comments that have been made on any pages. You can check for updates. So from time to time your different plugins will have updates that will come through, as will WordPress. You can check your updates from here. If you want to visit your website, you just click this link or the visit site link, and it will bring you through to the website. If you're on, say, an individual page within your website, normally down at the bottom, if you're logged in, there'll be a little edit button that you see here. So you can always edit it from there. Just click edit and it will take you directly to the editing area for that page, like so. Loads of other functionality, but the key thing is that while I've probably made this look very complicated, it is very, very simple, easy to navigate, intuitive, powerful system. You know, you can move around, delete images, you know, move them into different areas, drag and drop. All these different types of things are available to you in the WordPress standard installation. But the great thing about WordPress, which I really love, is this plugins area, where basically you can tailor the website for any type of functionality that you want. Now I'm going to give you a quick peek into kind of the area, the plugin area that I have working on my website. I have a spam filter. WordPress is a membership website, so I can control all different types of documents and subscriptions and so on, groups from here. My WordPress stats pack, control through Jetpack, another membership website, email subscription plugins, Pinterest, which is a social media plugin, regenerate thumbnails plugin. It's a good one. If I ever change images on my website, I can automatically get all the thumbnails regenerated from there. ShareXe is a social media sharing plugin, which I think is a great one. It's also on one of my kind of, you know, essential WordPress plugin blogs, if you want to check that out in the blog area. Anti-spam plugins, social network tabs, little pieces of added functionality, the shortcodes I showed you earlier within the individual pages. As you can see here, some of these are due for updates. Just to give you an idea, let's see, the WordPress SEO plugin is due for an update. All you have to do to update is just click update, and it will unpack and change the plugin around, take out the old version, put in the new version, And then once it's happened, plugin reactivated successfully, you just return to your plugins page. It's as simple as that. If you need to add a new plugin, you just go to add new plugin. You can either search on WordPress. I mean, there's a system here which has tens of thousands of different plugins. If you want to search, say you want to find a social media plugin, just search in social media, or you can click, maybe there's a tag down here that is relevant, Facebook and so on, social. You can click on those and it'll bring up a list of plugins, or you can search for individual ones. Just click search. This will bring up a list of the most relevant plugins. You'll see that there are ratings for them. You can read a bit more about them, find out details of the plugin. It'll bring up a wee pop-up. Check out screenshots like so. You can see all these little sharing buttons. If you like a plugin like that, and you like the rating and so on, all you have to do is click install now. Okay. And similarly with the update, it unpacks the plugin, installs it into your WordPress system, like so, and then you can activate it or not, and so on. Super simple system. All of the plugins that you see within this area will be free. So as I say, you've got access to tens of thousands of different plugins, which are free. There are also a lot of plugins which are paid plugins out there, which you can search for on the internet. There's a few little websites that I recommend if you ever are looking for bespoke functionality. For instance, on my website I've got this Magic Members plugin. It's a paid membership plugin, but very, very powerful. You can basically control an entire membership site from in here. Let's just show you their website for instance. You can click through, check out what the benefits are, but basically any of these things, what you do is you pay for the plugin, and it's generally an automatic download, installs it automatically into your plugins area, and you activate it from there. So it's as simple as that. That's pretty much it. Pages and posts are where most of your content is controlled from throughout the website. You can go into posts. Again, these are all my blog posts. If I want to edit them, I just go into edit or click on the title. It'll bring me into the blog post. This is the one I'm writing right now, for which this video is going to be used. So you can see it's all edited from here. And that is pretty much it in terms of the system. There's a lot, I can go into a lot of detail here, but that I really wouldn't want to confuse you anymore. This is really the system as it comes, and as I say, with every client that I do a website for, or the design consultancy does a website for, we do tailored videos and training so that everybody's up to speed before they get launched. They know exactly what they're doing with the system. If there are any questions or queries, please of course add them into the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Hopefully this was of help, but let me know your comments, queries and so on. I'll do my best to help you out. Okay, thanks.